So what's going on? Welcome back to Infinity Football Skills. Now you've made it to the section where we go into very fine details with the skills. The other video that you can see is just plainly the skills. If you guys just want to teach yourself, then go watch that video. It's on the screen right now and it's also in the description. But if you want to learn details about each skill, then you're in the right place. Now we're going to break them up into 3 different categories. So there's 5 skills, as you'll have seen in the other video. But if you haven't, then we can show them as well here. But we've got how to do the skills as one category, we've got what position and where to use the skill as another category, and then listing the level of the skill. If you like the idea of this video, be sure to leave a like. It really does help when you guys drop a like. It's free. Subscribe as well, that's also free. Turn the notification bell on and you'll get told exactly when the videos go live. But yeah, let's get into the first skill. So these are all skills from the slam family, and the first one we're going to touch on is the over slam. Now how this skill works, you're going to roll the ball over with the bottom of your foot going forward over the ball, as if you're going to take it forward, and then you're slamming it back with your heel. Now it's not something you can do straight away, it's all technique based. As you go over the ball, you need to really step down to allow the ball to smash back off your heel to get out into space. The more space there is behind you, the harder you can do the skill and get into that space easier. So fullbacks and wingers are perfect for this skill. If you're going to run down line and then all of a sudden you need to change direction because the space is cut off or there's no one supporting you, you can pretend to roll the ball forward and then bang, you come back out and you go into a different direction. Especially if there's another man coming around to cover you and you've got 2 men on you or 2 women on you, you can then turn out and go the other direction. So we're going to list this skill as a beginner level skill. So the next skill we're going to go into is a lot different to the one we just did. This time you're going to be rolling your foot sideways over the ball, but it's actually going to be behind your body. Now this is going to take a lot of practice, especially if you found the first skill difficult. It's going to be one of them that you will use in certain situations. It will happen. It might not look like something you would use in a game, but sometimes if you do it enough and you practice it enough, it'll just come out naturally and it gets you out of danger. So as you approach the ball, you're going to be approaching with your foot from behind, which isn't natural because you are normally going to use the foot closest to the ball, but this time you're going to jump back and use the inside almost of your foot to go over the ball and slam it back with the outside of that foot. It looks like you're going to push the ball line and then you can back yourself out and get out of danger like we've mentioned before. So again, I would say fullbacks and wingers, this is perfect for you. If you approach your defender and they're blocking inside of the pitch, so your inside view, you can pretend to go down line and back out and go the other way. This skill I'm going to list as an advanced skill. So this one's actually called the fake slam in front. What you just seen before was the fake slam behind. So this time you're actually doing the same kind of motion and the same sort of idea, apart from you doing it in front of you, which allows you to see the ball a little bit better. It's a little bit of an easier technique and it allows you to push in any direction you want. You don't have to go straight back. You could angle it a little bit and push it inside rather than straight back on yourself, but it's a very nice skill to use. So again, you're going over the ball sideways using the outside this time to push out first and then slamming it back down with the inside of your foot as you're seeing right now. It's a very nice skill. For this skill, I would imagine wingers faking to cut inside or fullbacks faking to goal line and cutting back and playing to their centre backs, things like that. If you ever want to pretend to goal line and cut back in and play inside the pitch, it's perfect for you to find your centre mids, to find your centre backs, to find your strikers even. Strikers can use this in certain situations, but I would advise wingers and fullbacks again on this one. We've actually listed this as an intermediate skill. We feel like it could maybe touch into the beginner section, but I reckon there's still a lot of work to be done to make sure you can perform that skill properly. Okay, so the spin slam. Now this one is a very nice one to look at. As you're seeing right now, it's very clean. It's a difficult skill to perform, it is, and honestly, I've never used it in a game, but I feel like there will be certain situations you need to use this. It's one of them skills where if you just practice and practice, there will be a time that it just gets used and you won't even realise what you've done. But I know for a fact no defender is going to be able to follow you what you're doing in that moment. Now this skill, you're actually turning your body around, so you want to be putting your back to the defender once you've done this skill, which protects the ball. So it's a very nice one to use in the middle of the pitch. Centre midfielders in unique positions that need to turn out in a totally different direction and also protect the ball. This one's perfect for you. Now we've listed this skill as an advanced level skill, for obvious reasons. Now I've left my favourite to last, the drag slam. You've probably seen this one done before. A lot of pro footballers use this one. I think it's the most effective out of all 5 of the skills that we've learnt today. The drag slam is one of them that you can use in any sort of situation to get you out of danger, especially if you've got a defender on your back, he or she's putting pressure on you and you need to fake turn. You drag the ball one way, you take the defender there, and then you smash it back in a different direction. Centre midfielders, this is perfect for you, especially when you're playing fast football and they think you're going to play a first time pass. You can drag the ball over, bang, get it out your feet and smash it away, and then you can play the ball in a different direction or even dribble with it because you'll have space to break out. Strikers can use this to get a shot off your other leg. If you get this skill mastered on both feet, it's perfect because you can do it on your weaker foot and then shoot on your stronger foot. Gives you that couple of yards to get away from the defender. Now I've listed this skill as a beginner, intermediate, more into the intermediate section, but a bit of both because I feel like it's quite easy to learn, but the more you do it, the technique comes with it and it becomes an intermediate skill once you get it going as best as you can, and you'll understand why, because the more smooth you get it and the better you put on the fake as you drag the ball over, the more effective it becomes, and it becomes a very, very nice skill. So I've sort of listed it between, but more into the intermediate level. So I hope you guys enjoyed this detailed version of all the skills. I hope I broke them down for you a little bit better than normal. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, turn the notification bell on, and let me know what you think of this video. Is this something you want to see? Do you want to see the more detailed side of things? If you do, then great, I can do these more often. But yeah, hope you guys have a nice Christmas or whatever holiday you're celebrating right now, and I will see you in the next one.